What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to another solo Leveling Arise video. I just realized this morning, guys. Check it out. I'm rocking my SJW shirt, and I realized I'm literally rocking the same outfit this mother effer is rocking right now. Look at this. Blue sweater, white t-shirt. Technically, I guess you kind of consider this part white. So I'm feeling like a little bit SJD. Sung Jin Bald, bro. Sung Jin Bald is what I feel like. So welcome, guys, to another video. So today we're going to be actually re-updating the existing tier list. I think it needs to do a little bit of an update, and I think it needs a new category, so we're going to add that, and we're going to do some modifications to the list because we've done a lot of testing since SL has come out. The initial tier list was out. Now we're going to remake it. Oopsie, that's right, this is not a pay-to-win account, this is my free-to-play account, and we're going to be modifying it. Especially, I think this is important to do because it's going to give newer players an idea of who the best is in the game again, and it has changed, guys. It has changed. So we made a brand new category. I'm going to quickly do this summon right here, and then we're going to jump onto the new tier list and do this together. Now, while I'm doing the summon, I just want to remind everybody the big giveaway on my Discord is happening tomorrow, I believe, if I recall. It ends tomorrow at 6 p.m. So if you are a supporter, make sure that you are available to get into the Discord and do this. It doesn't matter what rank you are as a supporter. You guys can eligible to win a big whale account that's almost 1.5 million power, and that will allow you guys to up your game, obviously, and do some hard end content, especially with Kanai coming out very soon. If you plan to pull for her, this is the account you want to go for because it has a full fire team up and running and ready. If you're a YouTube member as well that pays $1.99 a month, you are also eligible for this, so please make sure you guys go and do this. And the second thing I want to talk about real quick before we go anywhere else is, in fact, the support program. Make sure you click that support button. I've sent every single supporter all the codes today again. So if you're a brand new supporter, log into the My Page section. So log in, go to My Page under the support tab. You go under coupon history and you can see all the coupons. Now, without further ado, let's go into the tier list, guys, and talk a little bit about what everyone should expect. Now, before I do that, though, let me go and just get this out of the way because we got Jack all as usual. I've had such bad luck on this account, man. It's been crazy. And we're going to go ahead and talk a little bit about the new category. You guys can see I made a new category here called What the F. That's right. There's a reason why that's there, and the reason is good. It's because we have a team now of 3 girls that is What the F. I'm sure you guys can figure out who they are, but before we go any further into that, I'm just going to do the usual quick little adjustment on the units here that we don't care about. So I'm gonna keep the SRs in this as usual, guys. This does not change. SRs are not being modified. They're not being updated. They're not being buffed. We're going to have the same SR tier list probably forever going forward, unless we one day decide to just remove them. But I feel like having them in here is not the worst thing, because some people do like to have, like I mentioned last time, a challenge account, or want to use them because they're a fan of the character. They could be a simp, who knows what the case is. They might like Hong Dong Suk's giant sword and shield. Yeah, that's right, giant sword. You guys probably thought I was going to say something else knowing me, but we know that these guys are definitely not worthwhile using anymore. There are a couple, though. Anna Ruiz Nam is still a decent breaker, and of course Park Heejin are all 3 of the best SR units in the game, but of course have very limited use going forward. Okay, now let's talk about the usual spots. All right, so Dongpu, damn, this guy needs an update. I don't think they're ever going to give him one personally, but hey, Lim, and of course we have ourselves Sa. So Sa's going to fall right here. I honestly, Sa has become so bad now that I really do hope Goto is the original water tank they plan to have him to be. Just because I think over any of the breakers in the game, I think Sun needs the most amount of help, guys. Personally, I don't know how you feel about that. Okay, now, if you haven't seen my last tier list, Gina was S, Choi was S, Beck was S. Now, we're going to do a little bit of a modification to that, of course, because of all the testing we've done now. We've really realized now with the powerhouse that is the fire team, things are looking a little bit different, and rightfully so. So, let's make a little bit of an adjustment here from the last tier list, and I think this is important. We're going to be a little bit more critical. I think we need to be a little bit more critical now that we've added in an extra tier, especially. Okay, so in the S category, I'm going to throw in Beck, who's mostly going to be useful, honestly, for guild boss. He's one of the weakest light units, unfortunately. I'm going to throw Akari in here right now. You know what? Akari deserves a little bit better because she does make the light team that much better. I'm going to throw in, this is a tough one. I might throw in Emma at this point, just because Emma is really used for BOT, Battlefield of Time, mostly more than anything else, or story mode. She's really not used for guild boss. She's somewhat used for POD if you want to and you don't have another fire unit, but right now, because of the 3 main fire units, she's kind of taking a back seat now, especially with the release of Essel, right? They do 2 different things, but nonetheless, I think she's, you know what? Okay, no, I'll take it back. She deserves that right up there. I'll put her up there. She deserves SS. I'm gonna keep her in that category. I think because she rightfully deserves it, and I think I'm being a little bit too harsh on her. She's still better than everything else. Now, Choi has gotten much better because of the fire team, but he himself as a performer, I'd say, I'm still not convinced with Choi. I'm still not convinced. I almost want to put him 1 above again, because the fire team has made him better, but I'm still not convinced that he deserves it. So we're going to put these 2 here. I think Choi might deserve SS now. So, I mean, we could technically just do this. And you know what? I think that's fair. Let's just leave it there, okay? And then Lee Bora here, we're going to put Lee Bora here. I'll put here up there because, again, Guild Boss, you know, content that, or POD content, she's fantastic. Hansimi, we're going to put there. And then we're going to put, let's see, who else do I normally put on here? Wu. That's right, Wu will go there. Yeah, Wu will go there because of his stun, and he's got pretty damn good. So, like, if you know his rotation really well, he can go all out. And the extra dashes that he gets obviously is really nice too. And then I think Akari deserves it here. Now, the reason why Akari's not any higher is you really need to, like, give her a lot of love to make her really succeed, especially at A5. If you don't have an A5 Akari, you will not see a full potential Akari. And even at a full potential Akari, she really only is buffing SJW as a support and the light team. She isn't a universal support, unfortunately. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put top supporters first. So Isla goes here. Malin goes here. I think we know this already. Mireille goes here. And we're going to go with Charlotte. We're going to go with Harper. Where's Harper? And we're going to go with Cha. You know what? I'm going to put Alicia down here. Alicia deserves to go down 1, I think, at this point. And I'm going to put him down here as well too. Okay? We're going to be a little more strict. We're going to be a little bit more strict here. Okay? So we're going to put SM back down here as well too. I think Min still deserves to be up here. And yeah. So I think right here, if we're looking at the best units in the game, right here, okay, that's going to be top tier. Now, there's 1 level above top tier now, and you're looking at it. You're looking at the last 3 girls remaining here in this category, and that is going to be Gina, Essel, and Yusayun. That's right. If you don't understand what's going on, it makes complete sense why you don't understand. A national level hunter has now been overthrown by a unit who is an A rank model. Yeah, you figure it out. I'm not going to tell you how to figure this one out. But that right now is the hottest team, no pun intended because it's fire, on the market right now. Now, if you don't know what I'm doing currently and why I know this, well, I've tested it on my pay-to-win account. We've had other content creators test it. We have our whole testing team test it. We've shown you guys on Guild Boss. We've shown you on POD. I've shown you guys now on a brand new account how quickly they're destroying things in the red. This team here synergizes so damn well that it makes every other team look abysmal, like useless almost. So these 3 right here together are unstoppable. And I mean it, unstoppable. Separately, they're a different story. They're all good units separately. But Gina, for example, had no use until Yusayun and Essel came out together. Now, Gina and Yusayun worked really well together. And the reason why we're seeing the performance of defense penetration so much now is because we're seeing cores allowing us to do that, right? Cores didn't exist when we did the original testing with Yusayun. Even though when Yusayun first came out and I put her on Godly tier and I got ripped apart for it, I also kind of fell back in line with her and realized there's just no content to use her in. Even though she was a good unit, Fire just had no love. Now that Fire's front and center, and maybe there for quite some time, we have to give the devil its dues. And these 3 girls are absolutely deserving of the what the F moment for the tier. So these are the 3 best units currently together in the game. I'm still convinced the best unit in the game is still Thomas Andre because of what he brings to the table for survivability, damage, ultimates, etc. But if you put these 3 together here, they absolutely destroy every single team out there by far. All right, folks, thank you so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comment section. I'm floored. You're floored. We're all floored. Netmarble, you're crazy. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.